Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to Performance Training Incorporated's presentation on work-life balance. 3 self-care strategies that actually work. My name is Chris Beck. I'm a certified personal trainer and also the coordinator for corporate wellness. So a little bit more about myself. I have 20 years of fitness experience. I am a certified personal trainer through ISSA, through NASM Group Fitness, and I'm currently enrolled in a 200-hour registered yoga teacher training. We have a couple of links here to go into further description on the services we offer at Performance Training. If you're interested in nutrition coaching, you can go onto that link. We also have another link for our corporate offerings, or if you want to just know about performance training as a whole, you can click there. Questions and comments can be sent to either email, either kburdoff at Performance Training Inc. or kbeck myself at Performance Training Inc. Here's the outline, kind of what you can expect for the next 30 minutes. We're going to talk about the main topic, work-life balance. We're going to highlight 3 self-care strategies and ways to implement it into your life. Then we're going to discuss the resources that can aid with those strategies. Then we'll wrap up, and then we'll end with some questions and answers. And again, you can always email questions after the presentation to the emails that you saw before in the first slide. Are you failing to care for yourself? People list a lot of different reasons. A lot of it has to do with time management, has to do with they just don't feel like it, they're not motivated, or they're just overwhelmed with the day-to-day tasks that they have. So we all have a lot of obligations in our life. We all have busy lives. We have family commitments. We have school work commitments. We have our chores. We have our households that we have to take care of. And then we have the social and the family obligations that we have. It's a lot. And to find balance in your social and your work life is a fine line to find. We all think of these words as the great things. We're productive, energized, high-functioning, fulfilled, put together, emotionally available, focused, mindful. There's so many other words. Successful, empathetic. We all want to be everything. Instead, we're kind of overwhelmed and we're tired. And we feel like we're not being successful in everything that we're trying to commit ourselves to. Mostly we're overcommitted. What has made this worse is social media. Instagram and Facebook has made it so much worse because everybody always presents their perfect world to Facebook and Instagram, but not necessarily the reality. So all you see is that you can do everything. You can be everything to everyone. And if you fail, it's because you're not doing the right things, not using the right things, not using the right products, not using the right services. You should always look together. You should always be perfect, filters and all. And everybody has the same days, and you just don't know how to manage your time. Now, that's what social media has put into our heads with all the influencers and their perfectness. Now, in reality, a better reality, you don't have to be all things to all people at all times. You're going to be successful at times, you're going to be a failure at times. We learn from our failures. The only way to success is through learning that doesn't work, failures. You learn more from a failure than you do from a success. Aesthetics can be important. However, nothing can be perfect 100% of the time. You're not going to be perfectly made up. Your hair is not going to be perfect. You're not going to be flawless all the time. You're not going to look always put together, and that's okay. Your time and energy belongs to you. And it's okay sometimes just to do nothing. It's okay to have a pajama Sunday. My pajama Sundays are where I don't get out of my pajamas all day Sunday and I'm lazy. Might read a book. It's called self-care. It's okay to sometimes just do nothing. Strategy 1. We're going to start with 5 to 10 minutes of your day. We're going to create a habit of self-care. We can do this a couple of ways. Mostly you need to figure out that time is valuable. Mostly it's not your own. So 5-10 minutes a day is a big commitment. So you're going to pick a time in your day that can be repeated. So usually morning or evenings are the best time to figure this. And this is going to be your daily ritual time. You're going to block off this time that it is only your time. No pets, no kids, no spouses, no work calls, no nothing. This is all you, 5-10 minutes. And you are going to have a certain plan to do during this 5 to 10 minutes. You can drink coffee in complete silence on your back porch. You can read through your devotional. You can listen to a podcast. You could go for a walk. You could do a meditation. There's many meditation apps like Headspace that are fantastic that you can listen to and just take 5-10 minutes to clear your head. You can meal prep for the day. You can get your whole meals ready for the entire day. You can even do a little mini yoga session or a little mini workout. Whatever that time you want to do, it's your time, you do it. Aim for about 80% consistency. Again, we can't be perfect. We're going to fail at times. So aim for what you can do. And once the habit is formed, and that usually takes about 6 weeks, you can adjust and figure out what really works out for you. You can change what you're doing in that 5 to 10 minutes, or you can actually increase 5-10 minutes to maybe 20-30 minutes. Strategy 2, delete, delegate, do less. Now that you've started valuing your time, it's now time to look at how you spend your day and what is important and what's not important. Less equals more. Okay, everybody needs to take a task and do a list of your daily tasks. You can do it on a calendar, you can do it on a paper of a to-do list, and then try to record everything you do in your day and how long it takes you to do it. It might sound kind of silly or tedious or whatever, but it's going to give you a better idea of what your day looks like and what your day looks like and what you actually accomplish in a day. Keep it simple. You know, task, brief descriptions like get up, brush teeth, make bed, so-and-so, make kids lunches. Don't worry about how you're going to do with all the data as just collecting it. Don't worry, just write it down. And then record this for about 3, 5, 10, 7 days a week. And then I want you to look at this list and see the patterns, see what's important, see what you can delegate. Like every day you walk the dog, can you maybe sometimes get your spouse or your son or your daughter or the next door neighbor to help with walking the dog? You see that you spend a lot of time just on your phone scrolling. Maybe delete that. And then try to minimize the number of tasks. Sometimes we overcommit to things. See if we can't make the list a little bit smaller and do less, but better. Strategy 3, separate shoulds from coulds. So find out what's important to you, what you should do, and what you could do. All right, challenge your perspective. We all have perspectives where we think are actually shortcuts. I should let the kids make their breakfast, but it does take longer. I should only buy fresh produce. I should work through my lunch hour. I shouldn't, pay extra for mixes and pre-cut veggies. Reality is that you oversee what your priorities and what the trade-offs are. So what you need to find out, is it really important? Should you let your kids make breakfast for themselves on a day that you're really pressed for time? No. You could, but you don't have to. You can't expect everything every day. It's time to put you back on the list. That's all for now, and we know that there's more to this presentation than there ever could be. If you like today's presentation, you'd like to know more about PTI, again, here's the 3 links where we discuss nutrition coaching, corporate offerings, and exactly what is performance training. And again, there's the 2 emails that you can send questions and comments to.